Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since my last upload, but in this video today we are going to be doing a first-person shooter style game. I'm using the Polygon Gang Warfare asset for this. You can use anything really, I'm just doing this more or less for the weapons. Yeah, so let's get into it. I've already got a plane here, and I've set my canvas up, and this is obviously for mobile. All my videos are for mobile style games. But anyways, let's get into it. So I'm going to create a player and a camera. And the camera we are going to be putting right into first person off the bat. And we're going to change it to mobile right stick. I'm going to change the Y axis to negative. And we're going to slide this down to about 45. And that should let us look up and down. And then for the player, we are going to use mobile left stick. So let's give this a shot right away. Let me just see if this works. Alright, so we can move. And you can see our player's body. It's kind of clipping through the camera. We'll deal with that. This will let me look up and down, left and right. And if you want to look higher, up and down, you gotta change this thing here. So if we put this back to 60, you can see a little more. You know what, maybe we'll leave it at 60 actually. 60 is pretty good. Alright. And as for the player now, if we want to get rid of the body, we are going to hide the mannequin. And I'm actually going to slide this camera shot down. We're going to put our player within the camera shot. Okay. Let's try that. Hopefully we don't see her. Okay, no, that's not what I want. Oh, yeah, I messed something up. We're supposed to put the weapon in the camera shot, not the player. Now let's try this. So there is no weapon yet to put in there, so that works. I don't know what happened to my left stick here. Maybe if we just kind of reset it, it'll come back. No, okay. I'm just going to quickly delete the player, add him back. Alright, so this is a little setback. There, we're back to where we want to be. No. Not sure what's going on with this. Maybe we hide the character. And then there we go. Okay. So we wanted to hide the character, not the mannequin. Okay. We figured that out. Now, let's just go right for it. I'm going to add the weapon in right now. Let's see. What do we want? We want something that shoots. Like a little Uzi maybe, or not a big weapon selection here. We're just gonna go with the AK. I'm gonna add that right into the camera shot. Don't worry about what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to line everything up just to make it look nicer. It's not something you have to do, but okay. just want to see if the weapon stays with us where we move. Okay, yes it does. This is perfect. Alright, let's see, how are we gonna do this? I've done this once before and it worked out pretty well, but you know, I haven't done this enough to just know what I'm doing right off the bat. So I'm gonna create an empty under camera shot. We're gonna call this weapons. I'm gonna put this weapon into it, and then let's see here, I'm gonna move this down to this side. I'm just gonna try and line this up so it's like we're holding it, and I'm moving it under weapons, not the weapon itself. Okay, so we'll do that for now. And maybe the camera's FOV we can slide forward a bit. Yeah, we'll go to about 40 FOV. And then just another quick adjustment. There. That looks decent. So let's just give this a quick run around with it. There we go. Yeah, that works. Alright, and let's see, you know what? There's also like an arm that's in this package too that I'm going to throw on. Body, arm, here we go. I'm just going to attach this right to the rifle. Then it just kind of gives that feeling that we're holding it. Go. There, so now we have a arm and a gun that goes with our camera. Doesn't look the best, but this isn't the best video either. This is just a how to get it done. You want to make it look better on your own, you do that. That's good on you. But for me, I'm good with this. Alright, now we are going to add the shooting mechanic. So this will be the same method I use in my other videos. I'm going to rename this to AK. I'm going to create an empty attachments. Slide all these things in there. Create an empty shooting. Alright, and this is where the magic will happen. I'm going to create a marker on shooting. And I'm going to slide this up to around where the barrel is. There we go. And I actually might install another package here quick. The Polygon FX bundle. Because we're kind of going with the polygon art style. And again, you don't need to use these packages. It's to give you guys a better idea of what it could look like. Alright, so we have that installed. Let's see. Now I'm going to find the gunshot in there. Gunshot. Slide that into shooting. So let's see where that is. Okay. Looks good. Now we're also going to find some kind of tracer or bullet or sniper line. Tracers. There we go. Something like that, maybe. Actually, if we're using that, I guess we don't really need the gunshot. So yeah, we'll use this. Get rid of that one. Okay. Now we're also going to add the bullet itself. And this isn't going to actually be anything, it's just going to be a box collider. Two and two, there we go. And we're also going to add, so I already have a player damage 15, I'm going to add a player damage 50. So this is going to take about 2 shots to kill someone, and yeah, because I'm going to have like enemy's health at 100. Alright. So both of these are going to be hidden for now. I'm gonna duplicate the shooting thing and call it finish, just for the marker. I'm gonna delete these inside of it, and we're going to slide this marker way down. Alright, so our bullet will go from here to there. By the time it hits here, it will teleport back here, and then we shoot it again. Just a nice little cycle. So for bullet, we're going to add a trigger on enable, move, change position, I guess, transform self to game object, that game object being finished in world space at about 0.5 linear seconds. Okay, wait to complete, yes, and then we will duplicate that again, change self back to shooting world space in 0 seconds, and then set active self to false. Okay, so I'll give you guys a quick example of what that will look like. So every time I activate my bullet, it should go from here to there, back to here, and then turn off. There. We're also going to set active the gunshot to true, and then set active gunshot to false. And you want to make sure you separate it. So before the bullet even moves, the gunshot happens. As soon as the bullet returns, the gunshot turns off, and then the bullet turns itself off. It's important to make sure when you have a set active self to false that you do that at the very end. Otherwise, the rest of the instructions in the trigger will not work. So let's take a look at this one more time. This time we're going to look down here. Okay, so that does not want to turn off. So instead of doing that, so I'm going to take this one out. So this will turn it on. We're going to add another trigger in this one. So on enable, we're going to wait 0.5 seconds and then set active self to false. Actually, we're going to do 0.4 seconds. Now we'll try that. So this will turn itself off instead of the bullet turning it off. So that's what I want, but I noticed they kind of, you know, you're shooting one bullet, but it makes it look like it's shooting three. So I might use a different, I might use this one here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to delete this one. We're going to use the single tracer. Alright, so the bullet will now turn on this one. And then this one, we'll add the trigger again. On enable. Wait 0.4. Set active self to false. Alright, now let's take another look at this. So yeah, it's looking better. Definitely be better with sound effects. And if you want to throw in gunshot sound effects, I recommend doing that somewhere in the bullet trigger when it's enabled. Maybe when you turn this on, you would have the sound effect. Alright. Well, that's done and dealt with. So we can move, we can rotate, we can shoot. We just need a shoot button now. So let's do that. Panel, create empty, combat. Alright, and we're gonna create a game creator button. This will be about, yeah, 160 by 160. Move this down here somewhere. Hopefully it doesn't end up being inside of our right stick. And this button, I got a picture for this, so we'll use that. And that is totally inside of our thing, so we're just going to move that over. Let's see, we'll go right about here with it. I'm just going to paste the values back. This button, all this is going to do is set active to our bullet. And then we're going to make it wait 0.6 seconds. So every 0.6 seconds we can shoot it, because the bullet needs 0.5 seconds to do its full trip. There we go. So it's a very basic first-person shooter we got going on here. I plan on making this more in-depth in the next few videos. I'm probably going to start recording the next video right now. but this is probably a good place to leave off this video. I'm probably going to change the bullet, the tracer. I might just add a thing on the bullet itself. Anyways, I'll do that next video. For now, this is what you get. That bullet with the, so this bullet, we're going to add that 50 tag to it. So if you're going off of one of my previous videos where the enemy has the trigger, the health damage trigger, my other video, there's a one where that they'll take 15 damage every time they hit the 15 tag. Just simply add a 50 tag into that, you know, copy and paste it, and now this will work with him right off the bat. You can shoot him dead. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.